Good afternoon, students. I am very happy to see you in this afternoon session for grade 10. Last class, I taught you some uses of tense. Past tense, I taught, and I gave some exercise for you. I think you have done that exercise. Have you completed? Today, I am going to teach you the uses of future tense. Okay. So I gave only a few uses of tense. Okay, today or next class we will go into our textbook. We have different ways are there, but very important tense I have told you to take down in your grammar note. All of you take your grammar note. All of you take your grammar note. Okay, last class I gave one exercise for you. My friends dashed the Prime Minister yesterday. My friends dashed the Prime Minister yesterday. In bracket it has given C. Is there no? Okay, so yesterday means past reference. So past reference means second past tense we should use. See, past tense is see, saw, see. So my friend saw the Prime Minister yesterday. Okay, after completing this uses of future tense, I will give some examples for you. At the time, we will move into detailing how we can use. But students, if you feel okay, it is somewhat difficult. Okay, some uses you keep it in your mind. Okay, have you understood? Something it's very difficult. If you feel means just leave it. Which one is easy for you? Just to keep it in your mind. Okay. Last class I taught you simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense means there is a adverb of past time. What will come? Adverb of past time means that is simple past tense. For your day-to-day use, I said sometimes without the time reference also. Okay, we should according to the context we should identify it is a simple past tense. Then past continuous, very important. Past continuous means if there is any longer action in between, there is one short answer, the longer action should be past continuous. Okay, the shorter action should be simple past. If two actions happened in the past, keep it in your mind. Okay, longer action and short action. Then past perfect, very important thing you keep it in your mind is if two action happened in the past, which action happened earlier than the other. Okay, one class we will use simple past and another class we will use past perfect. Okay, so you all know very well structure of past perfect. So up to that I completed. Today a little bit we should move a little bit fast. Okay, come. Past perfect continuous. Okay, what I instructed in the last class saying, okay, try to take down the points. If it not possible, after listening the class you take down. Okay, don't give importance for taking notes. Listening the class is important. Okay, come. Past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous, we have only one rule is there. This tense, past perfect continuous, is used for an action that began before a certain point in the past. Okay, it began in the past, certain point in the past, and continued up to that past time. Okay, at that time, what is the past reference? At the time, I already said the structure of past perfect continuous is subject plus had plus been plus verb plus ing. What is the structure for past perfect continuous? Subject, had plus been plus verb plus ing. So at the time he had been writing the novel for 2 months. At the time he had been. So keyword like this, at the time. Next example, when Ram came to school in 1995. It directly saying or indirectly at the time. Okay, when Ram came to the school in 1995, Anand had already been teaching. Already been teaching there for 5 years. Have you understood? So if any keywords comes like this, you should use the past perfect continuous tense. Have you understood? One keyword is at the time. Okay, at the time if it comes means we should go for plus for 2 months. For 2 months will come. Then when Ram came to school in 1995, Anand had already been teaching there for 5 years. Have you understood? So this is the only rule for past perfect continuous. Take down the rule fast. Take down soon. This tense is used for an action that began before a certain point in the past, certain point at the time past, and continued up to that time. Okay, past tense. Okay, it never come in future, only past tense. So two example you write fast. Example is very important. At the time he had been writing the novel for 2 months. When Ram came to the school in 1995, Anand had already been teaching there for 5 years. Take down soon. Finished? Finished. Write fast. We will move into the next rule. Okay, stop writing. Listen the future. There are various ways we can refer the future time. Okay, one is a simple future form. Okay, there are various ways, several ways we can express the future reference. Okay, one is a simple future form. Okay, the next one is going to form. Okay, with the going starting with the going to form, we can use the future reference. The third one is simple present tense form. Have you understood? Okay, simple future means how the structure will come. Simple future, subject plus will or shall plus base form of verb. What will come? Subject, will or shall plus base form of verb. The three ways we can use the future reference. We can refer the future reference. One is simple future tense, and next one is going to form. The third one is simple present tense form. Simple present tense we have seen in the first. Yes, a future if it is a fixed timetable. Future reference if it is a fixed timetable. Okay, so here first one is simple future tense. Simple future, subject, will or shall plus base form of verb. According to this British English, okay, will or shall is there. So if you don't know, just mark it. At the beginning of the grammar class, I taught you persons and numbers. So will is used for, according to the British English, will is used for second person and third person, and shall is used for first person. What is the rule? Shall is used for first person singular and plural. Will is used for second person and third person. Keep it in your mind. Okay. So subject, will or shall plus base form of verb. Okay. First rule for simple future. The simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot control. It expresses future as fact. Okay, the first rule, okay, which we cannot control. Okay, if you think to stop that action, we cannot control that one, so it expresses future as fact. I shall be 20 next Saturday. So future reference, we cannot stop that. Yes. Okay, so that's why it expresses future as fact. I shall be 20 next Saturday. So some places we can see I will also. Okay, there is certain rules are there. We can use will for first person also. Certain places we can use, if it is promise, if it is threat, if it is determination, all these places we can use will for first person also. Okay, come. I shall be 20 next Saturday. Future as fact. It will be Diwali in a week. It will be Diwali in a week. Okay. So that is also a future reference. Okay. So first rule, the simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot control. It expresses future as fact. Okay, so I shall be 20 next Saturday. It will be Diwali in a week. Okay, take down soon. So write fast. I shall be 20 next Saturday. It will be Diwali in a week. A little bit write fast. Write fast. Okay. So simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot control. It expresses future as fact. Why we are writing this one means whenever I am giving exercises, it is easy to refer for you. Okay, have you understood? Sometimes this type of reference we may not see in your text. Okay, so next second one is we use this tense. So simple present tense, we have two uses I have given for you. We use this tense to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. Okay, prediction. Okay, if you predict something, I think, I believe, I am sure. Okay, this type of predictions we can use a simple future tense. We use this tense to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. That also we will use simple future. Okay, simple future, only two rules. First this one, second one this one. I think India will win the match. I think. Okay, this type of questions will come in the exam. Okay, I think India will win the match. I am sure Helen will get the first class. Will get the first class. India will win the match. Okay, so we use this tense to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. I think India will win the match. I am sure Helen will get the first rank or first class. Just take down fast. Take soon. Going to form. Next one is okay. I said a simple future tense form. Okay, the second one is going to form. Rule is we use the going to form. Be going plus base form of the verb when we have decided to do something before talking about it. We use the going to form be going plus base form of the verb when we have decided to do something before talking about it. For example, have you decided what? Have you decided what to do? I am going to resign my job. have you decided what to do? I am going to resign my job. Second one is, what do you want why do you want to sell your bike? I am going to buy a car. This side, have you finished? We use this tense to talk about what we think or believe in future happen in the future. I think India will win the match. I am sure Helen will get the first class. Then second one is going to model. We have few more model in the textbook. We will see all those models. Okay. So going to model. When we have decided to do something before talking about it, going to form. What is the difference between going to form or a will or shall form? Okay. So going to form means already we planned in our mind. Okay. Will or shall means deliberately you are saying something. Okay. For example, if I am asking, will you bring the book tomorrow? You will say, I will bring the book tomorrow. There you did not pre-planned anything. At the instant I asked, will you bring the book tomorrow? Yes, I will bring the book tomorrow. Okay. But here going to form means not like that. Already you have decided something going to do in the future. Okay. So be means be form verb, you know very well. Anyone be form plus going plus base form of verb we should use. Okay. So have you decided what to do? I am going to resign my job. Okay. Already planned. Okay. Already decided. Okay. So I am going to resign my job in future. Okay. So why do you want to sell your bike? I am going to buy a car. Okay. I am. Okay. Am is be form. Going already ruled. Base form, I am going to. Okay. Buy is a base form. I am going to buy a car. I am going to buy a car. Base form. Okay. Here resign. Okay. Have you understood? This is the second rule. Write fast. We use the going to form be going plus base form of the verb when we have decided to do something before talking about it. So next one is write fast, or else at least an example you write fast. We will move into the future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Write fast. Have you completed future continuous tense? Have you completed going to form? Okay, only one rule. Future continuous, we have two rules are there. The first one is we use the future continuous tense we use a future continuous tense to talk about action to talk about action which will be in progress, at a time in future. What is future continuous tense? We use future continuous tense to talk about actions which will be in progress. Progress means continuation, which will be in progress at a time in future. For example, okay, future continuous means the structure may be like this: subject, will or shall, plus be plus verb plus ing. What is the future continuous tense structure? Subject, will or shall, plus be plus verb plus ing. Okay. First example, I suppose it will be raining. It will be raining when we start. Okay, I suppose it will be raining when we start. The second example, this time tomorrow I will be sitting on the beach of Goa. Okay, two examples. We use future continuous tense to talk about action which will be in progress at a time in future. I suppose it will be raining. I suppose it will be raining when we start. This time tomorrow I will be sitting. Second one is I will be sitting on the beach of Goa. Okay, write fast. So this is future continuous tense. We have one more rule for future continuous tense. Write fast, little bit fast, you take down. We also use this tense to talk about actions in the future, which are already planned or expected or which are future which are already planned or which are expected to take place in happen in the course of time. Okay. Second rule for future continuous tense. We also use this tense to talk about action in future which are already planned. Okay. We used present continuous tense also, already planned, okay, or which are expected to happen, okay, which are expected to happen in the normal course of time, okay, which are expected to happen in normal course of time. For example, I will be staying. I will be staying here till Sunday. I will be staying here till Sunday. He will be meeting us next week. Okay, two example I have given. So future continuous tense, we have two rules. One already I said. The second rule is we also use this tense to talk about action in future which are already planned or which are expected to happen in the normal course of time. Okay, already planned also we can use, or which are in the normal course of time. I will be staying here till Sunday. I will be staying here till Sunday. He will be meeting us the next week. Meeting us. He will be meeting us next week. Right fast. We have only two more rules. Okay, next one is we completed a future continuous. Future perfect is there. Future perfect, we have only one rule, I think so. Future perfect tense, we have only one rule is there. Then future perfect continuous also, we have only one rule. Okay, so that one we can see in the next class. We have before moving that, so till I completed future continuous. Okay, present tense completed, past tense completed, and future we have two more rules. In the next class we will see that. Okay, some exercises are there. So for your reference I will give you. So take down some questions. Okay, all the tense we can follow. Okay, not only this tense, we can follow all the tense. The plane write the question. The plane dash at 3:30. The plane dash at 3:30. The verb is arrive. What is the verb? Arrive. The plane dash at 3:30. Verb is arrive. You put it in the bracket and write the correct one. Okay, so you write the answers, read the rules. We will see in the next class. Thank you.